Hi there, you're welcome to yet another episode of Online Business Imperatives. In this series, I've committed myself to creating videos and putting out content that would equip you with the skill, the knowledge, and the tools that you need to start, scale, and succeed in any online business that you're running. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking to you about one skill that I personally consider to be the most important as it relates to succeeding in an online business. I'm going to be talking to you about advertising. Now, you want to stick around till the end of this video, because at the end of this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some tips and some tricks that you can use to get the best performance from your ads. And beyond that, I'm going to be telling you how you can make money from Facebook and Instagram advertising and how you can learn the skills completely for free. Okay, now whenever we talk about advertising, even if you don't know how to run advertising on other platforms, it is important for you to learn basic advertising on Facebook and Instagram. Now, the reason I talk about this very often is because Facebook and Instagram combined has an audience of over 3.5 billion people. That's more than a third of the world's population on just two platforms. Guys, if you're running any business, if you're doing any service, whatever it is you're doing, that is where you want to be. So you want to be able to have knowledge of how to run Facebook and Instagram ads basically. But beyond the number, beyond the audience that they have, another factor to consider favorable if you want to learn how to run ads with Facebook and Instagram is the specificity of the data that they have. Facebook, when anybody wants to register on Facebook, you are required to put in your name, you're required to put in your age, you're required to put in your location. Different information about you are required of you. And then when you provide that, this can actually help advertisers to target the specific persons that their ads appeal to. And over time, when you use the Facebook and Instagram platform, the algorithm begin to pick your behavior and your interest. So whenever an advertiser is looking for people that are interested in a certain kind of thing, you will be pointed out and then you'll see. Let me give you an example. There was a time I was looking to get a laptop, and then I went on Facebook and Instagram and just searched different platforms where I can buy a laptop from. Guys, after I did that search for one time, I can just be scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and the next thing I see is a laptop. I go through 3-4 posts, the next thing I see is a laptop. This is how much the algorithm understands what your demands are, and then they can place advertisers who their products appeal to you in front of you, and you can buy those products. So you want to actually leverage on what Facebook and Instagram has as it relates to the specificity of data that they can use, and you want to learn how to run it and make a lot of money from it. My name is Solomon Bartholomew, and on this channel I create videos around personal development, business growth, and how you can make money online. If this interests you and you're seeing me for the very first time, kindly consider clicking on that subscribe button and turning on post notifications so that whenever I create a video like this, you'll be the first to be notified. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I don't take you for granted. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. All right, without further ado, we're going to go into my laptop screen and get this value. But before we do that, let me just run you through some things that you need to know as it relates to Facebook and Instagram advertising. Okay.
The major thing you need to know is that you can completely learn to run Facebook and Instagram ads for free. And beyond learning to run it for free, you can actually get a certification for the knowledge of Facebook and Instagram ads that you have. Now, if you go to your browser and you check Facebook Blueprints, Facebook has created tons of courses that will teach you all that you need to know to understand how to run Facebook and Instagram ads, and even give you certification as a Facebook associate as it relates to running Facebook and Instagram ads and essentially digital marketing. All right, so that's one of the things you want to take advantage of, especially if you're looking to get ahead in the digital marketing business. It's good for your portfolio, and then it's good for your knowledge set. Okay, and then the other thing you want to know now is that once you have been able to get this certification and understood how to run Facebook and Instagram ads, the easy way to monetize it is to reach out to people and offer it as a service. A lot of people want to get their products and their services out to so many persons, but they don't know how to go about it. So if you have the right knowledge, you have the right understanding of how to go about this, you can reach out to the people that need these services and then offer it as services to them. You know how to get yourself as an admin on their different accounts. I'll teach that in other videos, but then you can learn this from Facebook ad blueprints. And then once you get that, they pay you to run the ad. Of course, they cover the cost of their ads, and then they pay you as a service provider, and you can make lots of money for yourself as it relates to that. Okay. Now, the first thing you need to know is that compared to other social media platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, and the rest of them, Facebook and Instagram combined has been said to have the highest return on investment, guys. So if you invest a certain number or amount, as if where in any kind of ad on Facebook and Instagram, you have a high tendency of getting the result that you desire compared to any other social media platform. Okay, so this is one of those factors that favors running ads with Facebook and Instagram. All right, of course, another factor that is worthy of note is the detail that they have as it relates to their targeting. Now you can pick people with specific targeting down to the device they use, the age range, the location, different information, and your results will be as specific as you want it to be. Okay, this is another thing that you want to explore and that really favors running ads on Facebook and Instagram. So yes, it is totally a good reason to go with Facebook and Instagram if you want to run any ads. All right. Another reason that is worthy of note is the audience retention of Facebook and Instagram. Now it is said that at least people spend an average of 34 minutes on Facebook and Instagram on a daily basis. That's way more than they do on other social media platforms. So if you understand the dynamics of numbers, this means that people have a higher tendency of clicking on your ad because they spend more time on Facebook and Instagram than any other platform. Okay, there's a very huge possibility that your ad will get the link click and possibly the result that you want it to get because people stay on Facebook and Instagram more than any other platform. All right, so this is another factor that favors Facebook and Instagram ads. And then without further ado, let's get into my laptop screen and learn how to create your very first ad, guys. So the first thing you want to do is go to your browser and search facebook.com/ads manager. Okay. Alright, in the previous video I taught you how to set all of this up and how to bring you to this interface. Alright, I'll link that video, go and watch that and then you get that value. But right now we want to create our very first ad. So you just click on that create button there and then give it time to load. Once it has loaded, it's going to present you with this interface where you have a variety of options for different campaign that you can pick for the ad that you're running. They are broken down into 6 major categories, but each of these category has a subcategory that you can work with. All right, there's the awareness category. All right, there's the traffic category, there's the engagement category, there's the leads category, and then there's app promotion category and essentially sales category. So you want to pick what is best suited for what you're doing. All right, the awareness category basically covers to reach the maximum number of people who may be interested in your ad. Now this is one thing that major brands, big brands are interested in. Okay, they want to reach out to people that are interested in their brand and then they just want to put out brand awareness out there. Okay, so you want to make sure if you are using this at all, it is just strictly for the purpose of getting awareness. Okay, now the traffic objective is one that a lot of people are more familiar with because it features stuff like link clicks, landing page views, messaging and WhatsApp, and then calls. Okay, so when you run your ad, there's going to be a link that people can click on if you want them to send you a WhatsApp message, if you want them to call you. All right, if you just even want them to click a link that takes them to a landing page, that's if you are selling a product or a service. Okay, so that covers that. And then the engagement, if you want people to engage with your post, like liking, commenting, giving it a heart, whatever it is you want, and that's what this engagement objective is for. And then most times again you can actually get conversions as you were from this. Okay, so but you want to make sure that whenever you are picking engagement campaign, it's strictly specified to the post that you are making. Okay, you want to make sure people interact with that post. And then leads generation is basically to get information from those persons. So for example, you want to build an email list, those people are going to be required to put in their name, their emails, their phone number, and all of that stuff, all those details that you need to get leads from these people. That's basically what lead generation is. So there's going to be a form they fill. And then app promotion is basically if you created an app and you want to promote it, this is the category you're going to use. As a beginner, I honestly don't think this is where you want to start. Okay, you want to just start with engagement and all those other campaigns. Okay, this is sales. If you have an online store, you can use use this objective to send traffic to your online store and increase the amount of sales that you make as it relates to your online store conversion. And then sometimes you can actually use it to sell products where people contact you on WhatsApp or your Facebook Messenger to buy your product. Okay, these are basic things that you need to know, but the one you're going to be using more as a beginner is the traffic and the engagement objective, because your pages are new. If you followed us through the session, your page is completely new, so you want to use an engagement post so that people can interact with your page more often. Now, if you're starting out with Facebook ads, you don't want to start selling any product or any service. You want to first promote your page. You want to first get people to know about your page. Okay, so you pick the engagement objective and click next. All right, so it's going to bring you to the ad interface in itself. Now understand this, that every ad you're going to be publishing on Facebook and Instagram, every ad you're going to be publishing from your ad manager has 3 levels. They have the campaign level, they have the ad set level, and then they have the ad level. Those are them at the top left corner there. Okay, campaign level, ad set level, and then the ad level. The campaign level is where you pick stuff like your campaign objectives and the rest of them, and then your ad set level is where you decide who you want to show your ads to, and then your ad level is basically where you show what your ad is about. Okay, so your objective is defined at your campaign level. You want to define your campaign objective and a little setting there. Your ad set level is where you pick the audience you are targeting, and then some basic information is like your my friend would illustrate that this. Your campaign level is the vehicle. The ad set level is where you are driving this vehicle to, and then the ad level is the content of that vehicle. Okay, so that's basically what you want to cover there. You can change the name if you like to fit the specific ad you're trying to run. Okay, all of these special ad category, you don't need this because there's nothing on here for you to work with, especially as a beginner. Okay, your campaign details, you want to leave all of these the exact way that they are. Your buying type, you want to leave it at unction. Okay, but then you can actually edit it to whatever you want. I really don't want to complicate the explanation of this for beginners, so you can just leave it at that. Okay, then your campaign objective, it's an engagement campaign. Okay, then your campaign spending limit, you don't want to put any spending limit on your campaign. You can have the option to always turn on and off your campaign. Now, this A/B testing is basically going to work if you have multiple campaigns running. For example, you have a different ad set, as in picture or image, or you change something in your ad to test the ad that has the most results. Okay, that's when you turn on A/B testing. You have multiple ads running and you want to see the one that gives you the best results. So what you can do is create one ad and duplicate it and change some details about it, or you create 2 different ads that are serving the same purpose and turn on the A/B testing. Okay, so that's basically what it is. All right, advantage campaign budget. This is like campaign budget optimization, and what this does is if you turn on like an A/B testing or whatever ad it is you turn on, multiple ads, you are telling Facebook to use the most of your budget for the ads that are performing the best. Okay, that's what advantage campaign budget is. But since you're just running an ad for just one ad, you don't really need that on. Okay, your budget is going to be used for the ad that you're running. But if you turn on campaign budget optimization or campaign advantage budget, campaign budget is going to help you use most of your funds for the best performing ads. Okay, so you can pick your campaign budget, whatever amount it is you want to use for your campaign. Okay, but since we're not using that, we can just turn off the advantage campaign budget and go to the next interface. If you turn it on, it's going to give you options to put in the amount you want to spend, but if you turn it off, you just go to the next interface, and then there's still going to be an option for you to pick the amount you want to spend. All right, your bid strategy is going to be left at highest volume. Okay, your ad scheduling, you can run your ads anytime. You can always turn and off it from your ads manager. Okay, your ads manager app on your phone. All right, so you want to leave all of these settings the way they are. I will do another video that explains each and every one of these settings in depth, but what I'm trying to do and achieve in this video is to help you get your ads running. If you follow these steps simply, you can actually start running your ads, and everything else you get explanation in another video, and then you can get to move on with that. All right, so let's just turn off your advantage budget. Now the next level is where you do your targeting. Okay, this is your ad set level. This is where you pick who you want to see your ads. This is where you define your audience. All right, you can decide to name it, or you can decide to leave it like that. Now the first option there is where do you want your conversion to go on at. Now your conversion basically means what you have optimized for, what you want your campaign to do, the results, where do you want it to take place at. Okay, now since we are actually trying to promote the page that we just created, your conversion should happen on your Facebook page. Okay, if you are running an ad to your messenger app, you can pick a messaging app, whether WhatsApp or whatever. If you want it to happen on your ad, if you want it to happen on your website, maybe you have a website for yourself and you want that conversion to happen there, you can do that. But we want it on the Facebook page, so you just click your Facebook page here, and then you can see that Solomon Bartholomew is a page that we created in the previous video. I will link it in the description below. You can go and watch it and get that value. All right, so Solomon Bartholomew is the page we're using. Let's just use 1,000 naira. Now your budget cannot be less than $1, okay, but 1,000 naira is fair. That's like $1.60. Okay, so we are good on that. You can actually put a start and end date for your ad, but I always advise that if it's a ad that, say for example, you are running for an event and the event has a specific date, you can put on your dates. But if it's an ad you're running for a product, you don't have to select any date, so that whenever you want to turn it off, you can turn it off and on and off at will. All right, so that's basically what that is. You can then scroll down and then begin to build your audience. Now you can get different options to build your audience, from their location to their age to the gender to their interests, their behavior. All right, and then you can pick all of these things and then choose the specific persons you want to target. Say for example, you want to target somebody in Nigeria, you can pick Nigeria. Somebody in Ghana, you can pick Ghana. Somebody in Europe, you can pick Europe. People rather in Europe, you can pick them. Say for example, this is in Nigeria, I can decide to change that to people that are living in this country currently, people that are living in this location, people that recently visited this location, and people that are traveling in this location. You can pick any specific category, but the category it is on is okay, people living or recently living in this location. All right, then you can pick the specific location. Mine is highlighted as Nigeria right now. I can check any part of Nigeria, maybe Abuja or any other country within Africa. Okay, you can pick what specific region you want your ad to be shown to. All right, so you can just go in there and type it, or whatever region it is you want your ad to be shown to, you can go there and pick it. Let's just pick Abuja. You can see the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. If I pick that, my ad will be shown specifically to people in Abuja. All right. You also want to pay attention to your audience size. It's on the left corner of your screen. Okay, you can see it's the green there. It's on the left corner. You want to make sure the audience is not too broad and it's not too tiny. Just basically have it at the middle, and then that works perfectly. Okay. So you want to be specific about what location you're targeting, especially if you're selling physical products. Where would be easy for you to deliver at? Okay, if you live in Abuja, you want to target people in Abuja. If you're selling a product and you live in Lagos, you cannot be targeting people in Kano if you don't have capacity to reach out to them. So you want to be specific where you are. You can pick countries like Ghana, any African country that you like. You can pick the country and also show your product to those persons, and then you can sell to those persons or sell your services to them. So you can pick the age too. You also want to be focusing on the age of people that can buy your product. You don't want to be selling a product and be targeting people between the age of 14 and 15. So from 20 to 22 is good. And then if your product or service is gender specific, you can also pick the gender. I want Facebook to show my products to women or men or whatever. You can also do your detailed targeting, okay, based on the demographics, interest, and behavior. I told you guys in the previous video that whatever behavior you put up on Facebook, they begin to record, the algorithm records this your behavior, and then identifies your track and predicts your future behavior with it. So you can target people with certain behavior, certain interests, people that like a kind of music, people that behave a certain kind of way. All right, so you also want to pay attention to that. Okay, you can also turn on your detailed targeting. All right, Facebook will help you target people that are best suited for your product and then for your services. All right, so you can also pick the different categories that you don't want your ad to show to. So if you don't want it to show to people that have seen your page before, people that have engaged with your post before, or you want it to show to people that have engaged with your page, people that look like the people that have engaged with your page, different options you can actually pick under this your advantage targeting here. And then you can also go to placements. Where do you want your ads to show at? You want it to show in the messenger, you want it to show in reels, you want it to show in feeds, you want to show it in the left, in the right write ad column on any laptop, whatever you want your ads to show, wherever you want it to show, rather, your ads will show. And if you click the manual, it will give you an option to pick the specific locations. But if you leave it at advantage placement, Facebook will select where your ads will show at that is more beneficial to you. Okay, so your brand safety, all of these, you can leave them at what they are. Facebook picks the best for you. And then for the optimization and delivery, we optimize for page likes. So once this ad starts running, people will start liking our page, giving the page a thumbs up, increasing our number of followers on the page. That's the entire purpose of this particular ad that we're going to run. Okay, now when you go to the next level, this is where you pick maybe a picture, a video, and then you write a text to describe your ad. These are very, very simple things. This is basically an overview of how the ads manager works. I'll do another video that does an in-depth explanation of the different function of the ad manager. But if you follow these through systematically, you are good and set to start running your ads on Facebook, running your Facebook and Instagram ad. Okay, so you want to pick the specific place that your ad is going to be working at. Of course, it's on our Facebook page. There's an option to do that there. It just takes you back to that place. So you come back to your ad level. Okay, the page is selected. This ad media, now you want to add a photo or create a video. Okay, if you want to add media, you must have uploaded it on your page already, or if you want to create a video, there's an option to create that. You can also put in your primary text. Right, it's usually 125 characters for the text, so you can type in anything that describes the ad that you're running. It's usually your ad copy. That's what they call an ad copy, just text that describes what you're running your ad for. Okay, this tracking is if you are going to be running ads to a website, and this is an advanced level, especially if you're running conversion campaigns. And then I'll explain all of that in another video where we start breaking down the different kind of ads. And when you get to this point, you're good and set to go. Everything is displaying properly. You can then publish your ad and then get the result that you want for yourself. Start observing it. When you publish your ads, Facebook will take some time to review the ad, and if the ad meets their standard, they will allow it to run. This is basically all that you need to know as it relates to the rudiments of running ads from your ads manager on your business Facebook business account. Okay, now I'm going to be doing another video, like I said, that explains everything in depth, every single option there. I'll do an explanation on it. But if you can watch this video and understand all that I said on this video, you can even start running ad and finding out more. Now you want to click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications, so that whenever I create these videos that further explains all of these other parts of running an ad, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, it's important for you to do that. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. My name is Solomon Bartholomew, and until I see you in the remaining video, so long and have the most amazing day, guys.